Greets, my dudes. Welcome again. Welcome to the floor. Hi, hello, greetings. Thanks for clicking on the video. This video is sponsored by Philippine brand dried mangoes, home of the original mango. I recently watched, and when I say recently, it was a few weeks ago, a WheezyWaiter video. He's been around a long time on YouTube, innit? So I thought, you know what? It's good to listen to people who know what they're talking about. I just thought it was a good video. It was sort of about it was like 4 rules for carrying on making YouTube videos. Like 4 rules for people who, they're worried about YouTube or making YouTube videos, blah 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 blah. It was a nice affirmation of someone else sort of sharing my views on making YouTube videos too, and he's good, isn't he? He can articulate a thing or two, can't he? One of the main things that he just discussed was purpose. What am I doing here? What are you doing here? What's going on? Yeah, existential thought, eh? What am I doing with this channel? Why am I making videos? And I just thought I'd, articulate it yet again. I feel like I've maybe kind of half explained my stance on making YouTube videos and maybe half left it up to the imagination, just like the way I like it. But yeah, what am I doing? I just think it's a good idea to, have a purpose of this channel. The purpose of this channel is for me to develop my art. The purpose of this channel is for me to have a platform where I want that makes me want to create better art. It's getting me to practice more. It's getting me to improve more. In a way, this is just a digital video-based sketchbook where I can keep posting my videos and keep going, keep improving, and hopefully people will slowly start to enjoy that. I think that's a fair enough purpose, isn't it? Because that's what I was thinking of. This video made me think of purposes. Why are you doing things? Why am I making a 5-minute animation about my OCs? Because that's what I realized, that's basically all this is, the animation I'm working on, which this video is about. But let's not think about that too long. But I think it's good, and I think my channel is that. And I think as well as just a purely selfish sort of self-obsessed view of my channel that is just me and my art and improving my art and my craft, the other half of it is sort of putting out into the world what I want to see more of. Putting out into the world of social media and the internet a air of not giving a shit. If that makes sense. Look, I don't want to sound all indie and hipstery, if that's still a thing. I'm all egotistical and look how amazing and honest and authentic I am. I just sort of like the idea that, I'm trying to do something, fill a space that's missing kind of in this YouTubey world. At times it feels a bit like everyone is sort of having one conversation, but there are many different conversations to be had. A lot of the time I worry that, in this age of anxiety and social media and social anxiety and stuff, just to put out a comforting message of try your best, don't worry about what anyone else is doing, you're not alone, you do you, let's do some art together. I try my best to sort of communicate that to you. I think I'm reasonably okay at being genuine. As authentic as you can be whilst recording yourself and saying words in your flat alone on a Wednesday afternoon. One thing that I do that you may have noticed is sometimes I don't really like saying, I'll slip up occasionally, but I don't really like addressing the viewer as a group of people, like I'm talking to my fans. I think that's stupid because it's just you that's watching this probably. I don't know, you probably on your way to work, on your way home from work. You're probably just sitting in your room, most likely, doing nothing. Create a connection. Like when you lock eyes with a stranger when you're walking down the street and you sort of have a little human interaction where maybe there's some crazy person on the other side of the road and you just sort of like locked eyes or something and you're like, that guy, am I right? So that's a little thing about my YouTube mentality. So I think sometimes it's nice to reiterate things, repeat stuff. That's how the message gets sent home. You might be new here. I don't know you. One thing that I do know is that I appreciate you watching this video. This video is me working on some more of my pixel art animation. What you're looking at now is one of the last frames, one of the last shots of the animation, because guess what? In fact, I have finished the animation. That's right, hold on to your hats. I hope you're at the edge of your seat. I've finished the animation. One thing that's not done is music. I need to find some music / sound effects / audio. The problem is, it's 5 minutes and 35 seconds long. It's very hard to find some good music that is free to use that I can use in my video. So I'm struggling. I really want to upload this video. I'm hoping by the end of April it'll be uploaded. It's April 10th now. It would be great if this video went up in 2 weeks' time. So this is just sort of like send all your positivity, send all your positive vibes. I'm gonna carry on looking for for chiptune music. If you know of any artists or like creators that wouldn't mind me using their stuff, hopefully for free, then send them my way. Or if there's any like royalty-free music that you know of, send it my way. Particularly if they do like long songs, long tunes. I've reached out to one person that I used a song from in my Survival of the Slime animation, so who knows whether that will end up being something. But yeah, I would appreciate your help. This animation has been great. I'm really pleased with how it's turned out. Like, looking back, some of the first frames I drew in July last year. So whenever I rewatch my animation, it's like I got to remember some of the first shots were done in July last year, and then the ending shots have been done in April. So it's kind of crazy. I've been more detailed and sort of taken more time on some of my later images, but I still think it flows nicely. Fingers crossed it will be uploaded soon. Just thought I would show you this time lapse of me working on it and to let you know some of my thoughts about YouTube creativity and what I'm working on. I bought Red Dead Redemption 2 secondhand and started that yesterday. It's great. I was at work and I had a 50% off day at work, so I've bought some new art materials. And Brexit's still a shit show, innit? That's about it. I've had a possible new and interesting commission on the horizon. Still working on the video game stuff. All is well. Thanks for clicking on this video. This has been a cyberspace roadside chat. Be on your way. Thanks for stopping and having a little chat with me. I much appreciate it. There's a big plant right there. There's my TV and hamster and some posters. That's my kitchen and my desk. Stick around and watch some more things maybe. I don't know, look back in time at me a year ago and see what I was chatting about then. Probably the same shit.